Casket, because of the water. So everything we're doing is that. And Mr. Deputy Speaker, when we came on board, we also noticed that the council was vandalized to the extent that the sumo of the council was also carted away. All the ACs, nothing was left in the council. It was apparently like just the carcass that was left. As I speak with you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, that project has been completely paid for, and the project is on. In the process of when we embarked on the project, we didn't know how far the damage of that council was until we embarked on that project. Mr. Deputy Speaker, as I speak to you, Mr. Chairman, as I speak to you, that project is more or less like rebuilding a new council, because the tiles, we have to de-roof, we have to do a whole lot. The fencing, we refence the entire premises. Mr. Chairman, you'll see for yourself when you get there. And that is for infrastructure. Then down to earth, I'm somebody that takes my health very seriously. And so therefore I brought it down to my office and down to my people. When we embarked on this administration, when we started, I told them and I said, for me, health is paramount. Mr. Chairman, as I speak with you, we have an ambulance powered by Ministry of Health. I did the move and were able to get one for ourselves. Mr. Chairman, the health centers in Akuku-Toru, Abonima in particular, and Obonoma was nothing to write home about. As council, we started our bids, and we also raised a notice to the primary health care. As I speak with you, that of Obonoma Health Center is being renovated. And you talk about education. Just before you came in, I was addressing the children. Right now, we're embarking on free JAM forms for children. And we've also promised that as much as their scores are very high, we're going to do some form of scholarship for the kids. Empowerment for the stomach infrastructure has been done, carried out by word. Mr. Chairman, this administration have the people of Akuku-Toru at heart. And by the special grace of God, with God's wisdom, we know everything we've set aside for our people will be done. Now we talk about security. Akuku-Toru is receiving relatively peace they've not seen in the past. You will observe when you're coming in, you see a lot of security men all over the place. Akuku-Toru is secured. When you come to talk about electricity, I do not think that in this clown of the Kalabari Kingdom, no local government would stand to challenge Akuku-Toru when it comes to light, electricity. We give to our people nothing less than 18 hours light. To the extent that people are planning, are wishing, as I speak with you, to relocate to Abonima. The reason is not far-fetched. It's because our amiable governor is actually doing our road. And once this road is completed, less than 30 minutes you're in Abonima. And if Abonima Council is providing lights, council sponsor the lights, we're not asking that the individuals here are paying. We are paying, council is taking care of the bills of the lights. And if you're having free lights and you have good roads, what else are you doing in Port Harcourt? So, Mr. Chairman, as I speak with you, I think by the grace of God, the past 100 days have been very fruitful by our administration, and we pray that we do more for our people, because our mantra comes first, service above self. So these are the areas we've actually touched, and I do know that we're going to touch more. And for the traders, we have our plans for them, because this administration is none other than infrastructure administration, as much as stomach infrastructure. Because by the time we're done with what we're doing, we're also going to face the traders by giving them conducive environment for them to have their business done and also empower them. This is what we've done for the past 100 days, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much.
However, my question is of her political party. We wish to ask, what's your relationship with other stakeholders of other political party, most especially my own party, PDP? That's the only question I have, Mr. Chairman.
Stakeholders, opinion leaders, in the scheme of all that you say you have done, is it that you are taking it on professional order, or you desire to meet with the stakeholders, know what their pains are, what they need before you take such a decision in building those things you said? In all of what you have told us, majority of it all is stationed here in Abonima. Apart from the health center you told us you are working on at Obonima. Tell us more about the suburbs, those areas, those other communities outside Abonima, the suburbs. Tell us what you know about them and the far you have gone, how you have taken your dividend of this democracy now to those areas. Thank you.
Talking, I said, I felt the pulse of my people, people inclusive of the stakeholders, the political stakeholders of Akuku-Toru. And I know I don't belong to your party, PDP, but I was one time a PDP member, and so therefore I see PDP as a parent party. I see it personally, I don't know of other APP members. So I still relate to our leaders, stakeholders of Akuku-Toru, 90% of them as the PDP, and they are like fathers to me. And whatever I do, I relate with them, because for me, party is like a vehicle. Party is like a vehicle, and once that vehicle takes you to where you're going to your destination, you get there to meet people. So for me, APP was a party that, for me, was a vehicle that has taken me to come and serve my people. So there's no discrimination that regards party at all. Then for other communities, yeah, Abonima seems to be the headquarters. But that be that as it may, I've related to all the other communities to see what their problems are and what they actually need, which is very important. And I noticed that they have a lot of, so much abandoned projects in most of those communities. As for Soku, what they told me was light, and I've agreed to buy them a generator. And fortunately my vice is from Idama, is also from the Oceania area. So they brought forward to me what they need. Elim Sangama brought and Kola brought. So we're going to take it one step at a time. Mr. Chairman, we're flowing as our income comes. So, but be rest assured, I promise that dividend of democracy is going to get through all the communities of Akuku-Toru.
Having said that, I think don't need to.
Casket, because of the water. Everything we're doing is that.
Have you gone now?
We've, outside the floor, the inside, we've done almost 80%. The engineer is here.
Let's go.
Let me just show them.
Capacity, no shaking.
Tell the cars to be coming. Let them.
say that the council generator.
Gracias,